Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're taking a look at Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, I've got about 4 hours into this already. What we're doing right now is kind of like a review in progress. Junior and I sat down here and we were playing this for about 4 hours tonight. So we finished off the second world just so that I could get some content out on this because it's kind of been a little while. This game, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. The visual style, the aesthetic of this game is so freaking good looking. It's not even funny. So, what we did is while we're playing this game, going through here, checking out like just the backgrounds look incredible, the music looks incredible. I would have had music and sound in here, but my capture card was acting a little bit weird and the sound got all messed up. So I basically just cut out all my footage so that you guys could check this out. I 100% am enjoying this overall experience right now. Being able to be Mario as a freaking elephant. Oh my gosh, it was just so fun. And like the gameplay is so varied. In this, I don't think that I've had this much fun with a Mario game since probably Super Mario World. To be completely honest with you, that's what this game reminds me of more like, is kind of like a, I wouldn't say like next gen. Well, yeah, it is kind of next gen version of like Super Mario World. Just the way the level design, the world design, how you can go around in the world, how you can find secret places. I found this like secret plateau of worlds. I got there. I cut some footage, toward the end of this video. I want you guys to see this, man, because I started this level with like 27 freaking lives and I game overed on that level. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And the thing is it doesn't matter how many freaking times I was dying. It was like that obsessive compulsive, like, oh my gosh, I gotta freaking get through this level type of feeling just like came over me, and I was like, whoa man, whoa. Junior's like, man, I would have quit already. I would have quit playing already. I was like, no man, that's not how you do this. That's not how you play a Mario game, man. You gotta freaking keep going through it and going through it. The gameplay loop in this Mario, so addicting, so freaking addicting. There's like some secrets and stuff in this game that I was playing around with just in like some of these early levels. Just really having a blast with this overall gameplay, man. This thing is awesome. I also picked up the new Sonic game too. I want to kind of like go through there and like show you guys, some of these games like running side by side, because Sonic, the new Sonic, absolutely beautiful game. Very, very fun. Same with this one. I don't know what it is about this game, but it has me hooked on it. I want to try to finish it. I would have finished it tonight, but I mean, it's Sunday night. I'll have to get back to this, or at least hopefully maybe be able to finish this throughout the week if possible, because oh my gosh, man, I wish I would have gotten this one just a little bit sooner. Because this game is so freaking good. The feeling that I get, like the nostalgia that I'm getting from this game, from playing like some of them older Mario games, like when I grew up. I mean, I had like, when I first bought my Super Nintendo, it came with Super Mario World, and so I had that game and like Bill Lambert's Combat Basketball. So I mean, like, those are the only two games I had for a while. So I mean, I got really, really good at Mario at Mario World, because I played that game nonstop for like every day after school, the whole weekend playing that game, because that Bill Lambert's Combat Basketball was not a very good game. So I mean, essentially I pretty much had Mario almost the majority of the time playing that game. But man, I wish I had something like this. The visual aesthetic of this game, just the way it looks, the way it feels when you're playing it. The performance is absolutely incredible. The character design, the freaking, just the world design, like these right here, like getting in here and then like going through these like special parts of the world and stuff to like find these little seeds or something, like you have to go through and you're like collecting seeds to open up, the other worlds and stuff. But just getting in here and having some absolute fun with Super Mario Brothers Wonder, this game is incredible. They freaking hit this game the nail right on the head with this game. It is just so fun to play, so immersive. I was like, oh my gosh, man! Like we're sitting there, like 4 hours just blow by. You know, I was recording like all of the footage and stuff. It actually took me a minute to go through here and try to figure out, you know, like what kind of footage I wanted to use for this. So I just cut out like a few whole stages that I did, just so that we could see like this one right here running around as the Elephant Mario. Like it was just so fun to play around. It was fun. I was just having a blast running around here as Mario. Junior likes to watch me play these games, so I mean that's one of those things that I really like about playing Mario games and stuff. Like we were running back because I thought I forgot something, but these Mario games, they're just so fun to play now that they don't have a time limit in the stages. I kind of wish they did, because that factor, you know, really added to the overall sense of like urgency to get through some of them older Mario games. And now, I don't know though. I kind of like them this way too, because it kind of gives you the freedom to like run around and explore. I mean, look at this, man. I break all my things and I couldn't even jump on the freaking. Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. But I don't know. It was fun. I like how it scores you like the higher you get up the pole and everything. Very, very cool touches. A lot of attention to detail went into this. You can tell that like they worked really hard on this one. And by far, I mean, this is probably the greatest newer 2D side-scrolling Mario that I think they've completed. And we have all of them. Like me and Junior, we buy them and we play through these. Like we try to play through these. I don't think we've finished a couple of them just because of the fact that like they just got not necessarily overwhelming, but it just wasn't fun. So this right here is the first castle you're going to get to. This one, these right here, I mean, so far the first couple of them have been, you know, a little bit on the easy peasy side, but not necessarily like the easy peasy side. I mean, if you're like a kid, you know, and you might struggle with some of this stuff, but for me, like being like the Mario aficionado that I am, I love these. I thought they were absolutely incredible to play this. Like going through here and playing this, like trying to get on these. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. So freaking fun. Those little guys, man, are coming out of everywhere. And then like figuring out some of the secrets in this experience, man, very, very cool. I mean, I might have cut this video a bit too long, to be completely honest with you, but man, I just wanted to like sit here and like kind of watch some of this gameplay and like look at the freaking thing going through there. And so is what you'll do is you'll go through, you'll find these flowers, and then you'll be able to run back through and get another seed, which is really, really cool. I really like that touch in here. Being able to like go through here and find all this stuff, like some of the secrets and stuff, are very creative. Like the boss fight at this was kind of creative. Junior was like, "Oh man, that's really creative." I mean, we both kind of thought that. We both thought that this here is a fairly creative, you know, adventure so far. I mean, it's been pretty interesting to be completely honest with you. Just watching this gameplay, I was like in the heat of battle for this, but boom, you get like the little piece of Wonder Seed, and so freaking cool. But I do think that I do like the design of these new castles, but I wanted them to be more like when I was going through this one, because I hadn't really done anything like super hard in terms of like the platforming or anything just yet. And so I was like starting to feel like, man, maybe there's not going to be any of that hardcore platforming in this game. But then, oh my gosh, man, as I started getting through this a little bit more, oh my goodness, yes, there's some very hard platforming levels, like I was talking about in the very beginning of this. So each level is rated by a little star. And I don't know why I jumped on him like that, but each level's rated by like the stars, you know, like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, all the way up to 5 stars so far. And 5 stars was was the last level that I was playing around with, the one that I went from like 27 lives all the way to game over. That was freaking hard, man. That was very hard. Look at this. See how creative this is? Like Junior was like, "Whoa, that is very creative," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I agree. That looks super awesome." The dynamics of like some of these little fights and stuff. It was it was very cool, man. Like this right here, and then he's like, "Oh, changing like the world, making me big, making him big, making me small." Like this was just super fun to play this, man. Being able to fight these Koopas and stuff, and having a good time with it. Like this dude right here, bing, like he's all big now. Oh man, I seriously almost did not beat him. See, I got trashed right there. Boom. I got shrunk all the way down to little Mario, man, and I almost did not secure that freaking mega seed, man. I was like, oh my gosh. I should have cut this video a little bit shorter. I'm sorry if you guys have already made it this far, man. Awesome. Like my recommendation for Super Mario Wonder. I'm all over this game. I'm definitely super excited with this. The overall visual aesthetic. Some of this stuff right here. Okay, no, this is the part that I was talking about. This is the one that I want to get into. So the idea of this level, this is a level 5 in terms of hardness. Now, you're going to have like a beat or whatever, and you're going to jump kind of to the beat to each one of these sections right here. And as you're going, like, oh my gosh, man, it just starts getting faster. It starts off super slow. So like you're like, oh yeah, like, but then it just at the rate the speed like ramps up for this right here. It's so fast that like if you're not like on the buttons, man, oh my gosh, I went through about 30 lives. Oh. And then sometimes, like right there, it just kind of felt like Mario wasn't like sticking to the wall. Don't worry, I didn't record like I didn't leave every single one of my tries in here. Just a couple of the better ones, but you'll see that like I made it that far on that one. And it's like as you're going through this right here, I did get my butt saved by these coins a couple of times. They gave me a couple extra lives and stuff, so I was like, yeah, dude, that's awesome. But these things right here, they get so hard because they're just so fast, and your reaction time has to be super, super good. And I'm surprised that within 30 tries, I was actually starting to get to a point where I was like almost able to get through this one. But like right here, dang, man, like I didn't feel like Mario stuck to that little thing. And oh my gosh, it just gets so freaking hard because you're just sitting there, and I'm telling Junior, I'm like, no man, we're gonna keep going, we're just gonna keep going, we're gonna beat it, we're either gonna beat it or we're gonna run out of freaking Marios. And we ran out of Marios. So but at least there's a way to like use the little purple coins that you can pick up along the way to go to like a shop and buy stuff, and you can buy like five lives at a time, and they're for like 20 of them coins, man. So you're like, oh my gosh, man. But do I really want to spend all my freaking wonderful coins trying to get through this right here? I didn't know what was going on with that one right there. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of you know was like, what the freak am I doing? Now this one here is the one I made it through on the farthest. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, like look at that. I'm already down to 11 Marios by this time. I'd already went through almost 20 freaking almost 20 Marios just to get to this point. And that's including like the extra lives that I was getting by just collecting enough coins through here. Like they're pretty generous with the coins sometimes. I wish there was enough to get you an extra guy if you got to a certain point, but like once you get up here, like everything just starts going like super fast, super freaking fast, man. I was like, oh my gosh, man, look at this. Trying to jump up here, and it was going so fast that I just couldn't. If I would have got one more, I would have made it. And so after I died, I kind of was like, all right, you know what? We're just gonna go now. This is the second castle. This is the world boss for the second castle that I went ahead and did. This one here didn't take that long at all. This one here was pretty was pretty cool. You get in here and then just like boom. Like this one here just had like rapid enemy placement really quickly. Like the enemies were just coming pretty quick as I was going through this stage or whatever. And ooh, jackhammer, bro. I just decided to move on. There was no getting around that guy. But my gosh, just like look at the Oh, dude, I forgot those guys walk too. I was like, oh my gosh, man, these ones here walk after you. That was so annoying. I was like, no. But, oh, I love this bubble power. This bubble power is pretty cool. It traps everything in a bubble. Well, almost everything. You still get freaking caught up on some of this stuff right here. Dang, it was just like so rapid with all these freaking with all the bad guys in here. I was like, gosh dang it, man. This was an interesting one, man. This one was tough. They come out, if you're like standing right next to them, man, they're gonna get you and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. But I mean, getting to the boss, and then taking out the boss on these is usually not too tough. At least, for like World 1 and 2, it wasn't too bad. Dang. Just watching my gameplay. I mean, just look at the like overall visual aesthetic of this game though. This looks so cool. That purple smoke, the way this looks, even on my 1440p monitor, this game absolutely looked incredible. I actually recorded all this at 4K, and then when I produced the video, I just went with 1080p at 60, just so you guys could get a nice clean image quality. This game absolutely freaking beautiful. Now this fight I really liked. I thought this one here was pretty cool too, because now the floor kind of moves with this one. It's not just on a flat floor, and the surfaces will change as you hit him. He'll get mad, and then he'll like change the surface and stuff, which was pretty cool. Not like, I mean, this, to be completely honest, if I didn't have like a lot of freaking Mario experience, like this could have been very challenging, especially out here on this ice, man. Like you slide all the way across all this stuff, and oh man, boom! I knew it. I got lucky on that one too. So now this one right here, like I'm stuck in goo. It's so much harder to jump. You just can't. Yeah, like the stuff on this game, man. Oh my goodness! And they'll swim through it. You little jerk. Pink. This was so fun playing this freaking game. Like such a blast. Ah, man, why would you jump on him like that? I was kind of sliding across the thing, trying to get away from him. I was like, no, buddy. Couldn't even hit him right there. See, like when he goes in this slime and stuff, that was so freaking good. But all right, my friends. Well, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to try to finish this up and get you a good review. But I feel good about this game. So we'll see you guys in the next one.